You know those Instagram accounts that as soon as you go on the page, you're like, I gotta follow them. Like the ones that are like super moody, and like some of them they have like writings in it, and like some of them they pick like movie scenes and put like the script or like the dialogue of the film on it, and you're like, damn, I don't want to follow these people, but I got to because this is super dope. Well, that's what we're gonna do today. This is the 4th episode of Quarantine Photographer. Since we're not going out, I'm just finding stuff to do at home, and today we're gonna go a little bit of color, I think, because there's not a lot of interesting stuff at home to take photos of, and mostly we're gonna go black and white, and that's what we're gonna do. It should be fun. Let's go. We shot most of these photos with this one lens, the 55 to 250. It's interesting because when you go all the way out to 250, it's a macro lens at 5.6. So what we did today was we took a bunch of photos from a lot of different things at home, and since there's not a lot of interesting stuff at home, I just thought that the only way to be able to make these photos very dramatic is to make them black and white. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit these photos the way these pages edit them, but in a black and white way. There are a few photos that are in color, but the black and white way is going to be the best one because black and white makes everything interesting. So that's what that is. I'm not gonna lie, I love black and white. I don't. So the most important thing in these type of photos is the fade and the tones. Since we're doing black and white mostly, it's just the fade. Now, fade is the greatest thing on the planet. There is nothing better than fade. I used to add a lot of fade to all my photos, but then for the past 2 weeks, I just wanted everything to be like sharp, so kind of got rid of the fade, but I'm definitely gonna go back to it in like 2 weeks because I wanted to go like a month without the fade just to see how it feels, and it's crap. But I think I'm just gonna stick with it for a little bit more and see how it feels. It's the greatest thing. That's my opinion. Like, it not for everyone, but just like I just feel like the fade is the greatest thing. Like, look at this. Like, this is the photo of a brush with fade and like a little bit of clarity. That's dope. In my opinion, that's a dope photo. You can just put it on one of those pages and you see it and you immediately go follow it without knowing I made that photo. Now I'm just gonna show you a series of photos that I took just in my room, and to be honest, the reason I made this video is that I feel kind of burnt out of ideas. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be another idea very soon, but I just feel like staying at home and just not doing anything and like sleeping all the time and eating all the time, it's crazy. But I just feel like you still gotta do something, you know? Like the art of doing, it's an art form. Like, you still do it. Like, I know these photos aren't perfect, but I just feel like it's still better than not doing anything, you know? Like, I can at least post these photos on like a stock website and like possibly make very little money from it in a really long span of time. But it's still better than not doing anything, you know? Like, you sit at home, not being productive, not creative. That shit sucks, man. But, you know, you can find anything that you would be able to make it interesting and still take a photo of it. Like, some girls, they have like shoes that they can take photos of, and like they make like tiny sets. Or like, there's this one Russian girl that I've been following, and she has like the Minion dolls, and like she takes photos of them, but like in a set sort of vibe, like they all went to shower together. It's dope. But I understand it because I know that she's a portrait photographer, but then because she can't do her job, that's what she's doing. So she's still keeping creative, she's still practicing compositions, she's still practicing editing, and I just find it really dope. So I hope that this video could be a little bit inspiring for some people, and you'd still keep doing what you're doing, because this shit is gonna be over soon, and we gotta get back to life. And then you get back and you kind of forgot everything. That shit's gonna be bad, man. I hope you enjoyed this video and the photos, and I'm gonna post them on my stories. Some of them are not really too bad for a wallpaper or something, so just check it out on my Instagram at Sammy_Klein with 2 N's, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Please stay safe.